The Dalvin Cook drama continues to roll along on down the line. It's long. It's longer than my... Sorry, this is a family show. Anyways, it's been dragged out, and we're past June 1st, and is he going to be traded to the Dolphins? Is he going to be back on a reduced deal? Is he going to be cut in the unlikely event that he is? Who knows? And a Vikings mandatory minicamp is coming up next week, so something's got to give. Something's going to happen very soon, and apparently there's a new shooter. Well, a couple of new shooters rolling the dice and ready to throw them bones on Dalvin Cook, Dallas Cowboys, as well as the New York football Jets, where add another chapter to the dumbest rivalry in sports history. Why not? So over at Bring Me the News, report Jets Cowboys interest in Dalvin Cook, and they're quoting from Darren Wolfson. The New York Jets are reportedly interested in Dalvin Cook's services, according to Doogie. A new team that I've heard is definitely interested is the New York Jets, Wolfson said on Tuesday on Mackey and Judd show. You look at the running back position situation. Breece Hall, we think, will be back week 1. The Jets have enormous expectations with Aaron Rodgers. Well, they could use an upgrade at the running back position. We'll get into the Jets running back room. Wolfson added that Dallas is a team that he's heard, at least internally, has kicked around the option of adding Dalvin. If the Vikings keep Cook on his current contract, his cap hit is 14.1, blah, 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 blah. Now, what's interesting is that both of these teams are also rumored to be in on Ezekiel Elliott, the veteran running back who signed a really bad contract with the Cowboys, has not been the Cowboys' best running back for the last 3 years, and Tony Pollard is back with the Cowboys on the franchise tag, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But the Cowboys, like we said, Tony Pollard is that guy on the franchise tag. He's been the most talented running back ever since he came out of Memphis on the Cowboys. And they could bring back Zeke at a reduced rate and a reduced role. We'll see. They do have Deuce Vaughn, the 6th-round pick coming out of Kansas State, but is he going to be an every down back in the National Football League? Who really knows? Also, they have Ronald Jones coming in from Kansas City. Also, he spent some time with the Buccaneers. Did you know that Ronald Jones was the Buccaneers' leading rusher in 2020 when they won the Super Bowl? It's weird, man. But the Cowboys do have the cap space at $20.48 million. And then you look at the Jets, who they do have Breece Hall. Yes, they do have Michael Carter, the pride of UNC from a couple years ago. Izzy Ebikanda coming in from Pitt, a running back that I really like a lot, as well as Zovan Knight did some work last year after Breece Hall got hurt. So, I mean, their running back room is pretty damn good. It is really damn solid at this point. But they do have cap space, $24.79 million. And this could be another spot where Aaron Rodgers have seen Dalvin Cook operate over the last number of years, including a 4-touchdown performance against the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers back in 2020. And it could be a spot like, hey, keep signing people that I know, people that I'm familiar with, all that stuff. But, I mean, it could happen. And what's interesting is that if the Cowboys are in and the Jets are in and reportedly the Dolphins are in, I mean, maybe Kwesi's starting to create a market here. Like maybe all of a sudden, instead of settling for a 6th or 7th round pick, maybe we can drive up this price a little bit. Maybe we can talk about a late 2nd rounder or a 3rd or 4th or somewhere in there in terms of a draft pick. But we'll see. And like we said, the Vikings will obviously be fine if they do move on from Dalvin with Madison, Ty Chandler, Kinkenny, and Dwayne McBride now inked and ready to go. But interesting. Super interesting is that as this drags on, more teams are reportedly kicking the tires or doing something. But like we said, both the Jets and the Cowboys have been rumored to been interested in Ezekiel Elliott as well. I think Dalvin clearly has a lot more tread on the tire left than Zeke does. So even though it would cost them a draft pick to acquire Dalvin and then pay him a contract, as opposed to paying Zeke probably a very minimal deal, I think the juice would be worth a squeeze. So, hey, give us your finest 2nd round picks, and then we'll go on from there. But we dream. We'll see. I'll settle for a 4th right now. Right meow. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Report the Cowboys and Jets are interested in Dalvin Cook. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.